Today I'll be showing y'all the blue Alco twins of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Alright, so first off we got 395310. Both of these are RS1s. They still have their original steel bells, and I believe they don't have their horns anymore. That's the front, but I want to show off something that I actually just now, like a minute ago, realized. These actually have different headlights for the rear. Stacked side. Another thing to notice, the little couplers and the side mount number boards. Now, one of my friends likes to joke about stealing number boards here, but I also have to tell him that SARM or in the Oak Ridge area in general is a government-owned area, so he will get sniped. So if you're watching this video, then don't steal number boards here. And I know who you are, and I know what about you, so even if you do try to steal them, then I will call you in probably. Alright, well here's the front. Here's the front 5310. Yeah, notice the yellow coupler. I believe these are called Type 2 trucks, mainly used by Alco, and there is in 5323D, what I like to call the channel mascot, is an example of a Type 2 truck user. Hi Wasp. Why are the air hoses connected? So now 5308, nicknamed to Mr. Buff, actually. Now history lesson claims that these are both actually former C&W. Sorry. That was the bell. So these actually have different headlight designs, stacked for 08 and 10 side. Also, it's the coupler. Ow, wasp just got on my knee. F. So this is the front end. So is that. So, and I love how LA actually has a beacon and 10 doesn't. So I think these are like different C&W eras. And also notice the 53, or not 53, the 39 number with the dash. These gained these numbers when either SARX or WRX got them. And I believe WRX was the original owners of these before whatever company's waiting for that, and SARX. I believe WRX is the original owner of these two. And whenever WRX got them, these were actually used as switchers for the nuclear site. And then when SARX got this specific one, they used it for excursion trains for down there. But they did occasionally use 08. So looks like I'm correct. Looks like they don't have their horns or even the original A200s. Now, y'all might be asking to yourselves, why am I making a special video about just the two blue Alcos? Well, hate to say it, but the blue Alcos are now officially one of 4 locomotives in the main, what's called the visitor center area. They're now 2 of 4 that is now available to see. The other few being the maintenance of U-boat, Quenchville ST45, and then the Central Georgia GP9, and then I think it's the Atlantic Coastline inspired paint scheme Jeep. They're in the other area, still available to see, but there's a guard usually there, so depending on the guard, you could be kicked out. But usually they're nice. I actually got to have some photos there today. And not to mention that's where the fences with all the other cool stuff like 5323. And I do want to mention, and as a side note, down there, which I will be making a video about around what that cop car is. I think it's a cop car, probably. That's where a lot more locomotives are stored, such as a Via MLW, a Long Island Alco PA. Well, actually, I think it's a F8 and the Via is a PA. Here's this railroad crossing with it's a weird crossing setup actually. Speeder of I believe an M3 for some reason. So yeah, I'm gonna go take photos of the I don't think Spears go. I'm gonna take photos of the 2008, the switcher the new switcher, the new painted switcher, I meant to say, and then an 800. And then before that, I'm gonna try to go down here and take photos of the stuff here.